This is post-market review for 26th May 2023, and today was Friday. Starting with the market environment review, with the hindsight, how would you define the market environment? On daily time frame, the market environment is sideways. The market is trading near the all-time high on the daily time frame after a huge rally, and so as it was expected to be sideways, it is sideways market environment. On 5 minutes time frame, which also happens to be a trading time frame, it was a very trending uh, market environment, bullish trending, absolutely not volatile and trending. Yeah. How successful were you in identifying market environment during trading session? Initially, I was not able to identify clearly that today can be a very trending market environment. But what I knew was, according to our sideways range bound market structure, that the price moves from demand zone to to the supply zone, and that's what I knew, and that on that basis I took my trade. What key pattern features were present and how could they have been used to identify the market and trend bias? So, today the features which could have been used was yesterday. Looking at yesterday's chart, it was a strong close yesterday, and the market was trying to break out towards the upside. The price was contracting since last few days, and then in the last 2 days the market broke down, and but yesterday we can see easily on the price has no acceptance, because there are multiple demand zones over here. The price had no acceptance, and by the time the market closed, there was huge rally. Also, the global markets were quite positive. On daily time frame, if you see the candlestick, we had one hammer candle, and that too from a demand zone. So today, if the price after the open consolidated for a while and then it continued, then it could have been expected that it could be a very trending environment. Then on Nifty, it was the same. It was a trending market, huge trending market, and it's the same thing, which is sideways on daily, and on 5 minutes, it was huge trending market. Nifty was more bullish, more trending than Bank Nifty. Also, probably also because of the more desirable features on the chart, that is the break of the trend line and then the break of the supply zone. So it was kind of more easier to trade Nifty. Bank Nifty on the other hand, sorry, Bank Nifty on the other hand, let's move on to the next section. How would you trade the open? What was the price action in the open to trade the way you did? So, uh, first thing is the price action was positive because of the previous day close and the price rejection from the demand zone. Uh, there was a gap up open with the and gap after gap up opening, the price took support from previous day, this zone from where it was unable to break initially, and then after breaking it gave a good breakout. So which was around 585, 590. That was the 580, 43,580. uh, and the sideways range, the because of the price action which says that the theory of sideways markets, which says that the price moves from demand zone to the supply zone. So here the price was doing exactly the same, which led me to take this trade. uh, and this is the only trade which I took today. So coming to the trades taken section, with the benefit benefit of hindsight, was your trade based on valid setup for the market environment? Yes, it was a valid setup. Market environment wanted me to go long over here, as I already told you. What were the signals which led you to take this trade? So first signal was strong recovery from the demand zone yesterday, and then the gap up opening in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. You can see over here the Nifty. You can see over here Nifty also opened gap up, and rejection from lower levels, 935 candle, which is on this place, 935 candle, you'll see over here. So after this candle was formed, there was rejection from the bottom side, and as soon as this candle was closing, I took the trade. Important level also, I already told you this was important level, which also happens to be near 600, which is a whole number, so one could have taken the trade over here. Was the entry ideal? Yes, the entry was ideal. uh, how what signals did the market provide which could have led to an improved entry? I don't think market could have make me do an improved entry, because my entry was fine. What I can say is, after this swing was formed, I could have entered more quantity over here, or entered more quantity at this particular swing as well, and kept the SL below day low. So I could have waited, but I think I was fine with how the price, where I took the entry. I was ready to take the SL. So this was fine. Then the initial stop loss was appropriate. Yes, the initial stop loss, I placed the stop loss below this low of the day, but I think to be extremely foolproof, I could have placed the stop loss of 43,500, because this is below this area where the market was trying to form some kind of zone below this area, where it finally formed some kind of zone, which is first zone was around 588 and the second zone was around 560. So 550 was absolutely confirmed place where the market would have broken this thing, the market structure. Was the initial stop look where, with the benefit of hindsight, should the stop have been placed? I think the stop was fine. uh, what signals did the market provide for moving the stop to break even or beyond? So after 11:05 candle, SL could be trailed at last swing low. After this candle, one could have trailed the SL till this place. What was the optimal exit location or locations in order to minimize the risk when wrong or maximize the gain when right? So optimal exit, my target was around this place, because this is where the selling had started. If you see, this was the small selling zone. But I exited early because I was scared of losing the profits. So this was not very helpful. I exited over here only as soon as this target was hit, which happened to be an initial this thing, some kind of support or resistance, small support or resistance. I exited over here. Uh, there was one missed setup which was in Nifty, and this was a very important missed setup. There were actually few missed setups in Nifty, but to start with, one which I should not have missed was this trade. So this is quite apparent. Sideways market moving from the demand zone to the supply zone over here, which happened to be over here, and then again somewhere over here. So this was the demand zone, major demand zone, at least around this place. And so market opened gap up, it went down, there was this trend line as well. I took the support of previous day high. uh, and made this huge candle. So over here the risk reward was not at all good. Over here, not at all good. So I could have entered around this place where there was this candle's high around 18,351, and this would have been my entry, and my SL would be obviously below the day's low, and the target would be first target would be around this place from where the selling had started in uh, on the previous chart, or the second target would be around this place. So this was the there are a few things which I want to point out, that uh, this trend was predictable, and I could have predicted the trend. Moving on to our next section, which is our mistakes and learning section. So there are few mistakes which I did today, and some of them are repetitive in nature. So the thing is, I lost my alertness after 12 o'clock. So I was alert, and this is probably because I did not had a good night's sleep yesterday, because I had to go to my friend's place last night, and because I returned late, it was a genuine personal tragedy for the friend, so I had to be there. But this clearly goes on to show that I need to take care of my sleep every day, because I lose my alertness during the market hours, and one single candle can change the entire course of how the price action is working. Uh, the second is I was getting very defensive in my trading after the first win. So after the first win, I was not willing to enter into the trade again, and I know the reason. I thought about it a lot, and the simple reason is that because I don't know how to trade in this kind of a market. In a bullish trending market, I don't know how to trade. I know how to trade in a negative trending market, bearish trending market, and I trade that considerably well. But in a bullish trending market, I am absolutely unable to trade. uh, I don't know, I'm not very confident of when such markets are arriving or when they happen, and how to capture the full market trend, how to be in that trade. So these are the reasons which are like quite I need to work on this. I need to work on how to how when why does a trending bullish market emerge, on what are the reasons which lead to bullish markets, and what are how to trade the bullish market, how to where to keep the SL and where to keep the target, etc, etc. There are few learnings as well, and this is after I went on a deep not deep, but I thought about it. So the thing is that I'm still nervous about how my trade works, not confident. Like over here, even though my target was around somewhere over this place, this was my first target, I exited the trade over here. And although reducing the quantities has led to more comfortable trading, so yesterday I was a nervous wreck, entering, exiting trades, whatnot. With one quantity today, I was quite comfortable trading and quite comfortable in uh, incurring that loss. I was also aided by the practice that I was not looking at my this thing uh, options chart, and I was not looking at my PNL at all. Definitely not looking. So that also helped. I'm scared of the market because after I see few positive candles, I just want to get out of the trade, because I think the market will take that away from me. So I exit the target. Same is the reason for exiting before the price hitting my SL. Like I exit even before hitting my SL. There was one beautiful trade somewhere around over here, I guess. Yes, this trade I clearly remember. I was in with huge quantities, but I exited beforehand because I thought the market will exit before my SL, and it went on to give such huge rally. This also happened to be a Thursday. Uh, there's only one solution for this, and this is the solution is practice a lot, and so much so that I know the market has nothing to do with me and it's indifferent. Like if it's making these kind of candles, it's not for me that to get scared ki, okay, market has given this much, I should take away this much and sit back, sit out. The market will move according to its own whims and fancies, how it moves, how whatever it does, and it's not there to like show me and then take shit away from me. If the market is trending, the conditions are trending, then it will go on and on and on. Like over here, it will go on and on and on. If you take the trade at the right place, you let the market prove things beyond a point. Keep SL at right places and don't get scared.